This playthrough is rated E10+.
The Divine Empire, after winning the all-out struggle against the Imperial Army, hounded the defeated Empire's steps. However, strange soldiers which show no signs of humanity blocked their pursuit. It seems that the war which engulfed all of Bradford was not yet over. Stage 35, The Dark Legion. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Rondo of Swords. In the last episode, we defeated Gauss and his crew on the open field. Now they're running. Run, cowards, run! Well, let's see what happens as we chase down Gauss and his crew. The I must tell someone of this and quickly. I forgot what voice I gave him again. Is Albert still on the loose? Well, even if he is with these troops, it's only a matter of time before he's got. That's Albert, the leader of the 5th Division. Why is he here? Alright, anyway, we've got training, selling, got the promotion for Ansem. And, oh, we did get Onyx rings this time. Hooray! But anyway, and some few freebies. Maybe it's because I think she's just gonna get Onyx rings. I think no matter what it is, she's always gonna get Onyx rings. But we got some interesting items. So, I guess I just can't try to get attack rings. So, then we got the Alonzo seal, so now we can upgrade, let's see, I have to double check who does the Alonzo seal. I always forget those off the top of my head, so. Alonzo seal is, that is K's upgrade, so. Alright, Naji became a completed famed executor. Alright, so, alright. Yeah, I actually ended up having to redo the last battle off screen because of some weird issues. So I decided to not use Naji at that time. So he's back down to his original level. So my stats might be slightly different from before. So apologies to that. But alright, let's show off some dialogue before we actually finish this part. I think there's only one set of dialogue for this one, which is between Serdic and Egil.
It's my turn.
And I'll go over the boss stuff here, or mission detail here in a second. Serdic, how long will this continue? I told you, we will keep going until we stamped out all the desire to oppose us. And that'll make you feel better? How I feel doesn't enter into it. For Mary then, or are you doing this for someone else unknown to me? ... It was a simple question. Why are you fighting? To bring peace to the continent. That's not what I'm asking you. I guess you could say it's to atone for my sins. Your sins? Mary died because of my own weakness. There had to have been another way, but I was so frustrated at not being confirmed as king that I killed Mary. That wasn't your fault. It was no one else's. I'll repent. I want forgiveness for killing Mary. Then too, I've done nothing but lie since that murder. I seek forgiveness for that as well. You seek forgiveness, I see. Well, do you think Valen can forgive me? I doubt it. Well, then I have no choice but to keep fighting. Serdic, your sins are not unpardonable, but the only one who can pardon them is you. Not if you're Catholic, though. You always have sin, no matter what. Okay, wait a minute. Alright, we're going to use the classic characters, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Okay, so, let's go over errands. Alright, I got to take out... Arios, I used him instead of Naji just for differences, but yeah. Ansem's got his final class, so now he gets true arrows. So now we can give him all the range. So let's do that. Set that to him. He also oops. There we go. Now he gets a crazy amount of range. Also at this class. Let's see. I'm trying to remember every single skill he gets this ability. Let's see. He's got Fierce Cry for breaking over a break. Got gauges. Really only useful for bosses, but even then, if you do things right, you'll never have to worry about that. So I never buy that one. Last Stand. Attack increases while reducing movement. I don't really use a lot of these abilities. Honor Code. Increase attack and accuracy while reducing range and defense. That could be useful depending on the situation if you need even more crazy attack from Ansem. Lion's Rage increases attack since he doesn't need to get attacked anyway. That could be an option, but you have to utilize it, similar to like the MC Codex. Fire Cloak, don't use that. Arrow Shield, don't have to worry. You shouldn't get hit if you're doing it. Same with Cavalier, you shouldn't be having Ansem get hit with Cavalier. Holy Prayer, Holy Prayer, temporary nullify status ailments. Ailments aren't really as big of a deal, really. I mean, they're annoying, but I don't know. I don't really notice. It's a Imp Wing, High, Cleanse, Eternal Rage, Charisma, Mind Chains for adding Clumsy if he doesn't kill a person. So Stigma can cause Leak. That can be kind of annoying, but you kind of want Answer just to finish people off. So, alright, well anyway. Also he has Daredevil, which increases his attack and lowers his density. So that's another way to get his attack up really high. And also Berserk, but that I don't like that one because it lowers his accuracy. I'd rather get his attack up even further. So, all right, let's see. Let's give. Trying to think how many points I want to put into these. Let me do a couple points on those, and we'll max out his sprint. That way he's running up all over the place. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. So, there you go. Let's see, anything else? I don't think so. Let me look at gear again, see if anyone's got anything equipped. This battle can be kind of tricky depending on how you want to do things, so. But I don't really have any specific, like, equipment strategies other than utilizing people's bonuses, you know, giving all the buff stuff to, oh yeah, I need to re-equip the Izuna's gear. I accidentally took it off in the last battle, so. Probably just give her defensive stuff. Alright, let's see. Gear-wise. Yeah, we got some more defensive stuff. Like the Topaz Amulet is 18 defense now, so. And we're still making Surdik the defensive guy, so. Just taking a look at all the. Oh yeah, I gotta equip Black Ring. I just want to probably put that on that. I was messing with equipment stuff last off screen, so yeah, I guess we'll just give him the pure amulet. So I think we'll give that to Alhambra. Let me swap out her. We'll give that to her, and we'll just give her a bunch of defensive stuff. Yeah, pure amulets. Life Amulet gives you 13 defense, because her defense is pretty poor. Might just give her those Hawkeyes just so, because she tends to miss a lot. I've noticed. There we go. I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Errands. Let's go over that. Let's go. Actually, let's see. Do I want to make? I mean, I could make him his next class. Trying to think if there's anyone else I want to give that to before I. Let's see, don't need that. We've already got your last class. I might go ahead and just give him his next class. Yeah, we'll go and do that. Why not? And then questing. Let's see, Al. Yeah, let's have you do the Illusory Palace for Silver Ring and Tiny Bullion. Famed Artist, we'll give that to Naji there. Eagle. I mean, actually, Naji wouldn't be a bad choice for this map because of his range. So, but anyway, we'll have her give the Isu Seal, and then we'll have Rukia do the Mob Chieftain for some Bullion, and then train with everyone else. As you can see with my levels here, I did a little bit of level grinding for everyone off screen in the last battle because it's not too difficult to get. I mean, it's not the best one, but I wanted to give people a few more levels just so I wouldn't have to mess with it further. Because we're almost at the end of the B path. So. All right, that's it. I think that's it. Okay, let's do the fighting for this one. All right, defeat all enemies. So the challenge here is Albrecht's here. Now, this scene can change depending on who you talked to Albrecht back in Mission 19 when you saved him, if you did that mission. If you talked with him with Surdik on Path A, you hire him whenever you get to that point here. But if you're on B Path and you talk to him with Surdik, then he will not respond to Surdik. And if you talk to him with Yumi Luna, who's the one that they kind of have a rapport with, then then he'll say like, oh, sorry, well, thanks for helping me, but I still got to find my Emperor, and he'll leave. But if you talk to him with Yumi Luna on Mission 19, and then you talk to him with Yumi Luna now, he'll join your team. But, so, yeah, if you messed up way back in Mission 19, then, not that I've done that at all, then you'll have to replay the whole game again to get back to Albrecht if you're trying to do that, so. And there's some different dialogue if you obviously talk to him with Surdik in the previous battle, the last one we just did, so. Okay, wait. Got quite a few enemies here, and the challenge is to save Albrecht before he gets massacred, because basically he'll get charged by all these linesmen. Weirdly enough, the wizards don't immediately go for you on this turn, so that you get a round to try and finish everyone off. So our challenge here is to basically get rid of all the wizards and these guys before Albrecht gets finished off, so. Yeah, Albrecht has his Amaterasu weapon. He's got a black ring for his movement. He's got Lion Strike, Blind Rage, Arc Charge, and Fog Bloom equipped. He's still got his effect where he can attack people in range. However, that won't really come into contact in this battle. Got quite a few linemen. They've got Null ZOC, so they're just doesn't matter who your defensive guy is. Some got First Strike as well. Some have Mind Chains, which are basically just stat affliction type of stuff. So Sap and all that. Wizards, we got Storm Rave and Talon Rio. This one's got Meteor Gate. That one can be kind of annoying. Got some regular wizards here with Ice Spear and White Dust. This guy's got Yumi Magna and White Dust, so just try to not leave someone in line since we've got ourselves a Meteor Gate, Spark Edge here, so a combination of spells, Fire Rate, Ignite, or yeah, almost having a resistance to a specific elemental type near the end is almost kind of pointless because they all have different types. Got Sedna Prison here, and then we got a couple clerics here with Hero Drop and Aurora Terrorie. That can be kind of annoying. And then we've got Clotho here and Ernest. Clotho has her Susanoo sword. She's got the Red Ring, Rose Amulet, and Limbo Medal. She's got Retaliation, Karmic Strike, number 13, and Null ZOC. And her thing is raising her movement when she gets Overbreak. And then Ernest is probably the more dangerous of them because of his magic. Has his Caligula sword, a Mal Water, Green Ring, and Rose Amulet. He's got Arcane Storm, Berserk, Magnavolt, and Storm Rave. So don't get attacked from him when either within 7 of him or within a cross formation. So, alright. So we want to basically get as far as we can to this location. So, alright. Let's have Cotton take out this wizard here. And then basically we want Ansem to be able to help with here, which means, unfortunately, means we need Alhambra to take some possible damage, so we need her to like just charge through everyone here, and hopefully she doesn't get counterattacked. If she does, well, then we just have to take the hit as is. But luckily, she has, with the ring, we have enough movement to where she can get attacked like maybe once, but that's it. So that'll reduce her damage a bit. Okay. And then I don't think you have enough movement. Although I thought about giving you a movement ring too, but. Alright, and then we want Ansem to get over here. Yeah, look at that crazy range for his bow. That's insane. Look at that. That's with true arrows, man. The power of true arrows giving you like a couple extra range. So now, Ansem could just finish off like Clotho where she's is. Like that's just how crazy that is. Okay, we need to get Alhambra or Yumi Luna over to. Let's see. Unfortunately, they have Null ZOC, so it's a bit of a challenge. We'll have to have. Let's see, what is your range? Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, Albert will just stand there the whole time. Alright, who are you going after? Is it Alhambra or Surdik? I thought you'd go after Alhambra for some reason. Boink! I know they have Null ZOC, but the thing is, oh, I forgot to mention, I maxed out Surdik's Null or ZOC, which means if their Null ZOC is not the same level as my ZOC, then it doesn't work. So, Yeah, in between the last battle, I maxed out. Sorry, I forgot to show up. But yeah, I maxed out as ZOC. I decided to do it since I wasn't doing anything with that anyway. But yeah, as you can see, Albrecht is almost dead. So, you know. But luckily, he can be healed with, like, you know, healing magic and stuff like that. So, alright. The only problem with Albrecht is he likes to run into danger, so.
I'll cheer you up and fit.
Alright, our next objective is to basically get rid of the wizards, so. Luckily, Cotton is, like, got high end magic, we don't have to worry about that, so. I'm just trying to think if I want to move. I think I'll heal on this turn and then, heal him and then talk to him, because he'll just stand there until something happens, so. Might have to heal him a couple times. Okay, is anyone in immediate range? Very edge, but we should be fine. So, yeah, Ansem is even more dangerous at this point because of his range. Look at that. Just on the other... Naji, but better. Okay, technically Naji can hit anyone on the screen. That's how strong he is, but... so. I'm just trying to think if I want to have Cotton go after the wizards or not yet. Really, she's okay on this map, but I wouldn't call her the best, mainly because Ansem just is better in terms of his range, because he can actually hit through trees and stuff like that, so. And I'll just keep healing him till it... Like I said, I could just keep... Really, with Ansem as is, I could just pick off enemies with Ansem. That's all I have to do. That's how easy it is. Maybe we can pick off all these... I want to see if I can get Albrecht to attack Clotho, because there's unique dialogue. If not, I'll insert it into the battle later. I'll wait till he's fully healed to give him one more good show, so. I mean, look at that. That's just crazy. Let's see how much damage he actually does against these guys. Yeah, one-shots him. I mean, it helps that he has a plus 94 to his attack, so, you know. This is why Ansem is the best character in the game. Actually, I'll just wait till everyone's finished off before I continue on. And healed, of course. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have a specific set of characters, most of these guys are going to be super easy, so... Yeah, I guess I'll have her,
Check out my vest.
might have her, overbreak next turn. Yeah, if Ansem couldn't one-shot this wizard, I wouldn't put him there because of the wizard's magic, but, yeah, no. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I might max out her cure drop, maybe, since I'm not really... Yumi Luna's not really getting used as much, really, if I don't need to actually attack anyone, so... Actually, I'll finish off that guy, and then, with, Cotton, and then overbreak with her.
Check out my vest.
Yeah, Ansem almost kind of makes some of these battles kind of, like, it's pointless. Just because of his range. You know, you're probably thinking to yourself, should you use different characters to change it up a bit? No. Why would I do that? I know it's to make things more interesting, but the thing is, at a certain point when you figure out the game, there's really not much more I can do to make the battles more interesting. I mean, the final battles will be interesting to a point, but, you know. Okay, I think we're good on Albert's going after Clotho, because basically when he attacks her, he'll get dialogue. So, alright, let's talk to him with Yumi Luna. Oh, it's you. You're Miss Yumi Luna from Verona. It seems to be my turn to save you from now, Albert. Albrecht. That's Albrecht. I couldn't rescue you last time, and now you've saved me twice. The first time was in Verona. Oh, you needn't be so modest. Valen is witness to everyone's good works, regardless of their nationality. I wasn't trying to be modest. I don't mean to be rude, but Mr. Yumiyoda, do you ever simply listen to what people have to say? Hee. Don't tee-hee me. Did she literally said tee-hee? Anyway. Ha. No ha-ha-has either. The important question is, what will you do now? What will I do? I don't have an easy answer for that one. I, for one, would be thrilled if you decide to come with us. Well, I do need to get to Emperor Gauss somehow. And I'm still in your debt for saving my life. Let us work together then. Yeah, if you don't do that, he says, I have to find the Emperor, sorry. You know, and then leaves. So, okay, I think we're... I guess we'll just wait for Albrecht to attack the other groups. Oh yeah, I gotta set it up to over break.
Here I go.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could finish off Clotho like right now. But like I said, I want to have... I want to get Albrecht if he can get close enough to her. Or get attacked, doesn't really matter. There we go. Whoa, look who's joined the Divine Empire. I don't need abuse from someone who is so instrumental in the Empire's decline. Well, there's no denying that. But if you know that much about me, you must also know I don't hold back even against allies, right? Yeah. Good. I got nothing personal against traitors, but you die here now, Albert.
Time you learned a lesson.
Alright, yeah, and she doesn't do that much damage, so. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, Albert's actually not a bad, he's actually a very solid character, despite you getting him so late in the game. He's basically a much better Kay and Simon, for all intents and purposes, because he's got a lot of strength and defense, and a decent magic score, so he doesn't get completely hosed when it comes to magic damage, so. And if you build him up right, he can be a secondary tank, you know. It's just on this path's a little bit easier than path A, so it's not as necessary to deal with the Albrecht, so. I was actually gonna wait for, actually I could just move into the corner here. You can't, benefits of hiding in the shadows, huh? Actually, then again, I do have ZOC, and Certic has enough defense or against Sected if it really came down to it.
There's always someone better.
Oh, you got crit. Dang, dude. Yeah, she's got a really high, oh, that's right. Well, that shouldn't kill her, but that'll do a ton of damage, though. Ow. I forgot his range is really high. Yeah, she's got a crazy crit range.
Time you learned a lesson.
So, yeah, see? But, yeah, you're already dead. That's what I should have shown it up, but that's what she did to Albrecht. She's like, you're already dead. Alright, I forgot, yeah, his range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right, I forgot it's 9 because of he's maxed out levels on that, so. Let's see, well, we could. Yeah, I'll just take care of that guy, thank you. So this is the end for me. At least I get to die at home.
Looks like I screwed up.
Yeah, we didn't kill her out on the battlefield. We killed her out right now, so, you know. Actually, what is your total range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's got the same exact range as Ernest there, so I have to be kind of careful with. Otherwise, he'll smack him, and I don't want to have him be at the cross range either, so. Because, actually, well, Ernest is basically like a lot of characters. You either, because he doesn't have, as you can see, he doesn't have magic restoration, so he can, you can basically just wait out his magic. So Cotton or actually, really Cotton, maybe Izuna, I guess, would be one of the better options here, because actually, Serta can handle it too, but I'll let her take another hit from him.
Thunder Rampage!
Now waste all his magic, so. I said I'm not really using my heal magic, so might as well, so. And it almost healed it up, so. Yeah, I think you can cast it one more time. I said the only other person to do it would be Cotton here because of her high magic stat, so either one would be solid.
Thunder Rampage!
He might have one more in him.
Accept God's
Yeah, one more attack. Now he's out of magic, so now I don't have to worry about him anymore, so. Okay, now we can just, now we can have him charge into us. Because his physical attack is nowhere as strong as, his magic.
Take this!
And we don't have to worry about Aurora Terroria because it's a line attack, so. Yeah, this battle is not Not very difficult overall. It's well, the difficult part is getting Albrecht saved. So, alright. Did I have enough movement to finish him off? I should be able to finish him off, so. Yeah, we'll just finish him off, so.
You're practically standing still.
If you don't finish him off, then it'll be Ansem for sure. I'll almost one-shot him. Okay, alright.
Take this.
Why do these people always get in the way of my plans? Albrecht! Ah!
This can't be.
Alright, and then should be able to finish her off, so. Because he'll cast a Rotororier on her, but yeah. She can take the hit. Her magic stat is not that low, so. I probably should have actually not had her stop at that range. I don't know why I did that, so. Have I shown off a Rotororier? Well, I'll show it off. It's like a big old laser beam. Who needs the levels? Actually, everyone's got a pretty good level at this point, so. Do you have enough range? No. Nah, we'll just have you and me. We'll just have her finish him off, so. Alright, then that's it, yeah. Really not that difficult. Well, I say that, you know, but it's really if you want to get Albrecht. But yeah, we already talked to him, so Albrecht is already part of the team, so. And we get a Kashadu's Peach Nectar, so. What are these guys? I don't know. They're guys that we're about to be fight. But with 2 generals down, there's many more to go. What awaits us as we continue chasing down the Empire to crush them beneath our heels? Find out next time in the next episode of Rondo of Swords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.